Hello, DJ Sam here for another video. I bought another untested spares and repairs thing, and it's a Showtec Snow Breeze. And I did test this when I first made this video, and it didn't go well because I put the wrong fuse in. Instead of being an F4A, it was an F3A, and it blew it. But I wasn't sure whether it was the fuse that was wrong that blew the machine, or whether I wasn't using the correct remote. So I've actually bought the right one, or something that you should use with a snow machine. I got it for $5.99. So it's got timer, power and snow, it's got duration and interval. So, and I bought a couple of fuses. So I'm going to give it another go, and if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. I'll stop it on. I'll just have to restart it as a spare and repair item. I'm planning on using it for my sister's birthday, 10th birthday. Hopefully, cross fingers that we can get it going, because I'd like to use it, but I need to know if it works, so that's why I'm doing the video now. The other idea is will this work with a smoke machine? And that's something I'd like to test, but I don't know whether it's going to damage it or blow the fuse, because there's a relay switch in these, and I think that they might send out certain voltages, so I don't know what the dealio is with these. I couldn't really find much information, but let's give it a go. Let's pop a fuse in, and let's just see if it makes a noise. And if it works and doesn't blow the fuse, I'll buy some bubble fluid. I'll buy some snow fluid, and I'll add it on the end of it. And if it obviously doesn't work, then we'll just have to say, oh well, and move on. Okay, so here's the back of the unit, and obviously that goes into there. But first, we need to put the fuse in. Usually you would use a screwdriver, but I'm going to use electric. Yeah. I took the fuse out when it blew, and I had to clean the inside of it. I've got the fuse right here, and it is the one, because he'd confirmed it with me. But if this does blow, then there's nothing we can do about it. So I really hope it does work. I mean, when I first tested it, it did work for like 3 seconds. Not 3 seconds, the fuse, like maybe a second or more. And then it went bang, the fuse went. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. The remote wasn't lighting up as I remember, because the one that I used was a different type of remote. Well, same type, but it's rather than it be a sort of snow machine, it was a smoke machine one, and I wasn't sure whether they're the same. I'm going to grab the remote to show you. And I don't like these remotes actually, because they're a bit annoyingly, because they don't move. So this is what the other one was. It was a fog one, and that's bloody annoying, because it's like, hurts my fingers. But that is what I used, and it blew it. So it could have been this, or it could have been the fuse. Now I think, yeah, these are on. Switch them off. This was tested back in 9/10. Okay. So let's pop it this way. Let's plug it in. And before we switch it on, we'll plug the remote in. But like I said, the wires, these ones are not bad, but they get so stiff. The good thing about this is, wow, hey, that really sticks on there, so that's good. I might use it again. This is why I bought this, because I thought, well, if it does not work, the snow machine, then at least I've got a remote that I can use for a smoke machine. And I'd like to do a video to see if that works. But I do like the fact that there's a metal on it, so I am probably not going to stick to it. Although we will, because you need to see, or we'll see how it performs. So we'll just do like that. I like the fact that the metal's quite, it's stuck to it. Let's switch it on and let's see what happens. Did you hear that? There it went, choo. I heard it, but I didn't hear it go pop. So maybe a good sign. Let me just lift you up a bit. Like that. Alright. yeah, let's hope this works. Let's wait for a... Now, do I put this on? Power on. See, I've never used one of these, so I don't know. But it's got an interval, a duration, timer, power, and snow. I keep thinking it needs to warm up, but it's cold. So maybe it needs to cool down. Maybe that's what it does. It needs to cool itself down. How it does that, I don't know. Just give it a few more minutes. I'll just pause you for a bit. Well, it's been a few minutes. I did hear a noise, but I wasn't sure whether it was outside or not. Let's press it. That works okay. That works fine. So yeah, maybe it's obviously the other machine type of thing. What do you call it? Like a smoke machine remote might be different to a snow machine remote, and that's really good to know. So that is ready to go. So there'll be another part of this video where I'll be putting some snow fluid in there. So it's been a few days and the premium snow fluid has arrived. It makes 5 litres. You pop it in here, and I'm assuming you go to that line, which I did. And the screws are indicating there's a problem. And there sure is. The tank is leaking. I knew there was a hole at the top there and I wasn't really concerned. But I realised now there's a hole at the bottom there. Hard to see on camera. But yeah, it started pissing out. And I was thinking, like, what can I do? Can I use super glue? Could I light it with a lighter to seal it? And then I stirred at that pipe and I thought, hot glue gun. So I'm just going to get some hot glue gun. I'm just going to glue it. That should do the job. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I've hot glue gun stuff in the past and it does get quite sealed. So that should do the job for now. Right, okay. My mama sealed it up. Still warm. And we put some paper on there so we know that if it gets wet, it'll seep through. But hopefully that has now fixed the job. It should seal it quite nicely, actually. There you go. It sits in there like that. Pull that down, and that should be okay. Hopefully there's no more holes. We should be able to fill it up. I'm not sure though. Well, I don't know. It could be leaking, could not be leaking. I'll lift it up and see whether there's any pool of water. Nah, there's no pool of water. It has definitely done a job, but I don't know if it... I can't tell because I've spilt some. And it's all running down the side a bit. Oh, that's better. We weren't plugged in properly. That's why. Most likely. Yeah, there is a slight leak on the side there, but that's probably just wet from before. Let's try again then, eh? I'll just have to use it for one song. For Annabelle's birthday, and if it works. And right then, so let's see if the red button is going to... That's what you want. That's what you want. You want a full red light like that. Should we see if it works? It's safe to say that it works. That's a lot of snow. Oh my god, it's like bubbles. So yeah, it does work. Okay, ready to go again? Very noisy, but that does work. Well, that was a success. The machine works. Granted, it's you know, leaking a little bit now, even though it's been plunged. I'm assuming it is, and it's very noisy. But yeah, it does the job. I didn't realise they were so noisy. So yeah, I'm debating whether to just flog it on or sell it. I don't know yet. Haven't quite decided, but it does work. I'll probably use it for a carnival event, which is an outdoor event. But my main concern is the leak and the tank, and you can't really replace them. So yeah, well that's going to be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, so I can help me out with my YouTube channel. Well, thanks. This has been DJ Sam, and I'm out.